1,100 meters to go. We're now talking about 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and these guys will be done. It has been an unbelievable weekend of racing, starting with the aquathon, all through the age groups, the juniors, the para-triathlon, the women, and now the meat and potatoes, the final dessert. 2.5 minutes, and here we go.
1,000 kilometers to go. We've been going an hour and 45 in the race, and still we do not know who is going to take down the World Championship crown.
You said Johnny at the beginning of the day, I think, or maybe Alistair. I think it was Johnny. Here comes Mola on the other side. Mola is going to be hollering for Johnny, or for Gomez as well. So it's going to be at least two of the Spanish athletes. Remember at the last year's World Championships, it looked exactly like this. Gomez just sort of waited, and with about 400 meters to go, he let Johnny kept the lead, and then when Gomez went by with 400 meters, it was that final, this is it. I either win it or you pass me. So let's just see, because right now Gomez, in my mind, still looks controlled.
I think they both do. And I can't call it. Brownlee has this narrow advantage.
I'm going to keep Gomez in my, I picked him up 2 hours ago. I'm not going to change now, but I just think Johnny is running harder and Gomez is staying there and just maybe has one more gear. But look at this crowd, it's 10 deep.
It's a classic confrontation.
Awesome.
The sprinter leads the stayer, but is there one more attack over the last 500 meters?
Look at the rain, it is teeming down, and I think you said you'd go out for the final interviews. Johnny Brownlee, and here comes Gomez. That's the move that I thought we would see. Gomez, 400 meters to go. Johnny is not letting him get away. And remember, when Alistair went too early, Johnny came back. Well,
there was a look over the shoulder from Gomez. He thought he might have broken him. He hasn't. He's still there.
Well, there's going to be at least one more attempt here. Johnny did the same thing to his brother when Alistair thought that he had the right goods with 150 meters to go, and Johnny came through. We might see these two boys on the blue carpet bringing it right down to the final. This is unbelievable. Third on the day will in fact be Mola. Courage of the day has to go to Alistair Brownlee, but the two best men are there. Here we go.
Here's the sprint from Johnny Brownlee, and can Gomez go with him?
He is making a move. You cannot believe this race. Guys on the other side of the road, athletes are stopping to cheer. Look at that. Unbelievable. Johnny Brownlee on his toes. Javier Gomez is not letting him away. This thing is not over. This is not over. Javier Gomez is not letting him get away. We're going to see one more push. Did Johnny go too early? It is going to be onto the blue carpet, and who's got the last gear? This is the greatest World Championships we have ever seen. Johnny Brownlee, Javier Gomez, 100 meters to go. They're side by side coming down. Yeah, look at them coming through. Gomez, Brownlee, this could be like the Olympic Games. Unbelievable. And Gomez takes it. Unbelievable. Johnny Brownlee, that was a repeat of the women's race at the Olympic Games. Unbelievable. Mola will be third. I got to go down to interview these guys and have a heart attack.
Absolutely unbelievable. You couldn't script it. It looked like Brownlee, and he just could not carry on with the surge in the last 20 meters or so. Not sure, he might actually have done a hamstring maybe right at the end. Let's hope not. But what a battle between those two. Absolutely superb. And Javier Gomez, who in many people's eyes was the outsider of the three main protagonists at the start, has taken down the race, taken down the title, and he's got a teammate on the podium with him as Mola finishes with the bronze. And he looks like he's more pleased for Gomez than for himself. I think Johnny's okay. How sporting is that at the end of an hour and 3/4 plus of endeavour?
Keep looking, guys. On the car now in just 500 meters to home. This has been an absolutely phenomenal day of racing. The crowd has been out here. The local organizers have done a phenomenal job. The New Zealand Federation has to be absolutely over themselves. Not just a great event, but two of their men right now with a great chance. And here comes Hunter Kemper. Look at him trying to bridge back on. That's why this man is going to end up #1 ranked in the season. He just does not let them go. And here he comes now. Gimmel up onto his toes. This is the move now. He is gone. He has really started to bridge away.
Rasmus Henning now trying to go after him. They're less than 300 meters to the finishing line. Chris Gimmel, what an incredible, courageous move. Oh, so far from the finishing line. He's now down less than 250 meters to go. They'll be coming by the grandstand in just a few seconds, and then it's less than 50 meters to the finishing line. Chris Gimmel up on the toes, and it looks like he has made that decisive move, and this just may pay off with his biggest victory of his career. Chris Gimmel, who started the season off with an injury, had sickness, and here in front of his home family, he's going to have a chance to claim the biggest prize of his great career. He just made the Commonwealth Games team, and Chris Gimmel now is less than 50 meters from the finish line, but here comes Bevan Docherty. Unbelievable. Bevan Docherty on top of his toes, right to the finishing line, and Docherty, just like the World Championships, claiming victory here. What an unbelievable sprint finish. Bevan Docherty crossing the line with a victory. Chris Gimmel second, Rasmus Henning third, and it's going to be Hunter Kemper just coming towards the line. But look at this sprint finish, and he timed it to perfection. Docherty, as he did at the World Championships in Madeira 2004, has timed this to absolute perfection. What a way to finish the season. The man who said he started off out of shape has ended it with an incredible performance. 1-2 for New Zealand as Bevan Docherty absolutely spent. Chris Gimmel will have to be incredibly stoked by that performance, just passed by his teammate.
That was the most exciting race of my life. Absolutely amazing.
Well, now we have a situation where from here, basically a mile race.
Yeah,
for the win.
1,620 meters to go. So you're at a mile to go to the finishing line at this point. These guys are going to run it in 4:30, 4:29, whatever the case may be. So it's going to be very, very fast running.
Give me a name. I'd be massively impressed if you can pick a winner from here.
Murray.
Okay.
I said it from the beginning. I just think he's, I just think he wants it. But how do you take the will away from, Alistair Brownlee, who's got the fastest, 10,000 meter run. He's, ran that 28 and change last year at Stanford. Was preparing to run the Commonwealth Games 10,000. So all of those things say that he should be the guy who, if you come down to 500 meters, 600 meters to go, has the last bit of leg speed to go. This is awesome. 8 guys. I can't see if they've dropped Pereira out of that field.
I think it's the Magnificent 7 now.
Okay, and Gomez at the back of that 7. Brian Bailey, might be the race of his life. No, there's Pereira, the big head in there. So it's actually Gomez who is suffering the most. I just think we're seeing the end of a phenomenal phase of training and racing for Javier, from half Ironmans to all kinds of events. The guy is brilliant, but you can't win every weekend on this circuit against that number of great guys. You just can't.
It's João Silva who's dropped off from that original 8, Barry,
okay.
So that's the way down to 7.
Gotcha. So the Portuguese that's in there is Pereira. 1 Portuguese, 2 Spaniards with Gomez and Mola up front. 2 Brits, the Brownlees, no big surprise. Yeah, and there's Vincent Louis onto the other side of the screen there. Chase group of 15 or 16, Dan Wilson into there, Brian Keane. Bailey, just brilliant. Like, I would not have anticipated this. He's had solid performances. If you look at Ryan Bailey this year, he was 16th and 12th and 13th, 5th in Auckland, but nothing like this.
You ever seen him sprint, Barry? I'm wondering what his sprint's like.
Well, he's a tiny guy. Look at him. Holy, he's just having it. Pereira, big, strong guy. Look at the height difference between him and Brownlee.
Johnny looks pretty relaxed at the moment. Alistair, to me,
Alistair
looks like
somebody punched him in the face with he looks like he should be in that boxing match tonight, and it's like the 12th round. But you never bet against Alistair Brownlee, and at home, he's either had brilliant races or terrible, bizarre races, and right now he's in a fight for a great one.
Right, so we've had effectively the mile race has gone. Now it's an 800-meter race. Alistair Brownlee leads Murray. Mola tucked in behind where he wants to be. A little gap back to Johnny, then Pereira, and then the reigning world champion.
Like, could Gomez just be sitting here holding back, because he certainly, other than that one attempt to get away. Again, up on the toes. Here we go. This may be the last chance for Alistair Brownlee to get away from Richard Murray.
I think he's putting some distance in there,
well, he definitely is. He's up on the toes. Look at the effort. This guy knows how to execute on the biggest days. He's the greatest triathlete to ever do it on a one-day basis. No question. He looks over his shoulder, but Richard Murray continues. It's Ryan Bailey who's now dropped off, so we're down to 6. Pereira now, the guy who's in the rarefied air. Silverback. It's Johnny Brownlee back in about 6. Here comes Gomez up the outside. Gomez looking up very quick, but Richard Murray, to me, just looks brilliant. Mola hanging in tough. We are coming around the corner. It is not long now to the blue carpet. Here we come. Alistair Brownlee can see the blue carpet. Mola there. Pereira is in 4th place. Gomez has fallen off the back. There's no question. Gomez will not make the podium today. It's on to the blue carpet, and here they come. Alistair Brownlee trying to keep away, and Richard Murray finding one more gear. Richard Murray is moving very well. Look at Murray. Here comes Brownlee. We're on to the blue carpet now. It is Richard Murray trying to dig in deep. Mola in 3rd. Pereira coming up the side. And it looks like Brownlee may have made a tactical error trying to get inside, and he's lost it. Murray and Mola onto the blue carpet. Here comes Brownlee. Pereira hanging tough. They're coming to the finishing line. Pereira is going to be on the podium, and it is going to be Mola across the line with the victory. There comes Murray. Pereira in 3rd. Nobody would have picked him, and Brownlee in 4th.
What a finish. And Mario Mola, who was the only person going into the race today who had actually beaten Gomez this season, has done it again when it really matters in a World Triathlon Series event. Alistair Brownlee gave it all he had, but he just couldn't get there. And that is a magnificent win for Mola. There's Johnny Brownlee, who just couldn't go the pace in the last couple of 100 yards or so. Brave effort from him. The winning time under 50 minutes. That is incredible. 49.36. Mario Mola's winning time.